Okay, we are on. Oh yeah, shoot. What? Okay, hopefully I'm ready for this. What kind of hit was that? Ah! Try to run. Can't wait for Just Cause 4 to come out. A bunch of other games came from E3 press conference for Sony, Square Enix. Oh crap. Oh crap. How did I hit them? Run! Where's my health at? I'm always seeing it, but whenever I need it, I don't find it. Oh!
So that's it then?
These are hard. Thing will reflect that. Yeah.
You don't want to get.
No! I can't believe it's reflecting the thing from the nightmares. You know what I'm talking about, right? I hope so. But can I use it with the nightmares? Yep. was quick, actually. It actually took me as long as it did before.
What did you see in that vault that set you off?
It is not important.
Seemed important to you.
It was a rash impulse. You need not dwell on my failings.
Wow, that was almost an apology. Well, I guess you do like to smash pottery.
Ah!
Well, I get money for doing it, so why not?
The second ring should behave like the first. Just need to capture the wind.
But where did I capture the wind from? Oh, okay. I see now.
Look, I just want to know the truth from you. Okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
Aye!
Brother! Get up, brother!
Should have seen that coming. Ah.
Look, I just want to know the truth from you. Okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
How did I get through that? How?
I just want to know the truth from you. Okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
Whew. What? Oh man. Only got 1 out of 3. Oh, I see it. So I might see it over here.
More small passages.
I know.
I can't watch, brother. Good luck.
I thought those saws were scary. Look, it's the wolf giants. Skull and Hot.
Wait, for what?
That's right. The bringers of day and night.
Ragnarok begins when they catch the sun and moon, right? Did Tyr know them?
I don't know. Like them well enough to cover a massive wall in his vault with them, though.
Don't you enjoy it at all? Being a god? On an adventure in some amazing place? Maybe Mother wanted us to have a little fun. Everything we've seen and done. Maybe it was her gift. I don't see another trap for the,
Winds of Hell? Maybe we can get up to one of those balconies for a better look.
Get up on what? And how? Okay, those things. Okay. How did it even get there? Back right here. Knew it. Okay.
What of these?
Thought is faster than wind.
Perhaps this isn't about speed at all.
So the second person.
Is there someplace else the winds can go?
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna shoot those blue things, but I'm not sure when.
You know,
Not yet.
for someone so loved, Tyr sure was paranoid.
Aye. Thanks to Odin, with good reason.
I feel like I still can't get that. Okay, there it is.
Look, there's the trap.
What? This bull. Okay, how do you do this, Ivan? Crap. I just jumped down. Ivan, how the heck did you do this? It's already gone. Huh? Oh. Yeah, that seems more logical.
Ah, clever.
I think I did like some type of running school that I did not unlock. What?
What's going on?
Trap!
Father!
Boy, get out of here!
I'm fine! How do we get you out?
Pull chains on the wall.
But there are 3 of them! What do I do?
Atreus, focus! You can do this!
Please hurry. I don't know yet if I can drown.
Okay, think. Hachi's the silver one, he hunts the moon. Skull's gold and he chases the sun. For Ragnarok to happen, they have to eat them. But these are out of order.
Good boy.
So the moon goes on the left, sun on the right. With Midgard in the middle,
Okay.
well, which bar do I pull?
Middle bar. Middle bar.
No.
Middle bar.
Crap.
I put them in order.
The middle.
Ah, no!
Middle bar.
Look.
The left. Middle bar.
No.
Pull the right.
Moon, Midgard, sun.
Middle. Quickly.
Oh, come on! What was it? Moon? Wait, Earth? Crap.
Left, boy. Pull the right.
Crap.
Pull the right. Left, boy. Middle, quickly.
Oh, come on.
Father, no! No! Get out!
The middle.
That was so wrong. Okay, so get that down.
The The left. The middle.
Gotta get them in order. Moon left, sun right. With
Middle, quickly.
No.
The middle.
moon on the left, sun on the right. Midgard in the middle.
Left, boy. Middle, quickly. The middle.
Crap.
Moon, Midgard, sun. Moon, Midgard, sun.
Right. Middle, quickly. The right, boy. Middle, boy. The right, boy.
Did it!
Well, you can't drown. Guess that's something.
We're not stopping! Wait! What's that big tape for? Father, above you!
Boy, you have to stop that chain.
Ow!
I do not know.
Wait, I know what to do.
A knife?
Then do it.
There's no other way! It's not working! It didn't work!
Well, I broke it.
A knife.
I know. But it saved you.
That was cunning, boy.
Crap, I want to go back down there because I forgot that one thing to do. Okay, how do I get out? Okay.
The red's free! I think we did it!
Aye. Let's go see what Tyr's got for us.
No, Ray's protection unit. It rubbed off. What should we do?
We keep going.
There it is. We've got it.
Not yet. And of course, it went to cutscene.
Boy. Yeah. On the day you were born, I made 2 knives, mixing metals from my home and from this land. One for myself, and when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
So I'm a man now. Like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand?
But yet he's not.
Say it.
I will be better.
The power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies. You must never forget that. Good then. Come. like.
Wait!
Nice.
Rune, did you see it?
Yes!
Are you certain?
I got it! Trust me!
Good then. Aim for the face.
Hold up. I got the E3 on. Well, press conference.
Moving a bit slow.
Ugh.
Come on, get up, brother.
Okay, I have the E3 on right now. Wait. Okay.
Okay, here we go! Hit ya!
How did that miss him? Wait, can we do some upgrades?
No building is too high. 60 stories up, incoming!
Hey, can you also hear the E3 that's on? You want me to turn it up some?
Man, these bad guys
Okay. Nice.
He was big, but no match for us guys.
They want blood, they will give it.
Puny
We'll cross
troll.
it no matter what those fanatics
Yeah. I'm turned around. Where's the sandball back up?
Nice.
And if the heretics come for our lands, we will stand firm. So you got me, you damned heretics. Let's all jump!
Definitely getting that. What was it? One thing? Why not? There's one of them that's like not there anymore.
I thought I knew why I came here.
What? Is it?
I saw it. The end. It was so vivid. But now the truth feels further away than ever. I still have so many questions. You said you would
Wait, that's the one that was, yeah. Crap.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through.
Yeah.
You realize the tragedy you have unleashed?
But then cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done?
Each other.
He wants to alter the course of humanity.
Dude, there's still that one left.
What would you do?
And where's that one left at? Oh, that's like so close.
Exclusive.
They say I'm like Bruce Willis, unbreakable guy,
Ooh, Session. The new skateboarding game that's coming out. Can't wait for it. Wow. Ay! Crap! I might actually buy an Xbox just to play Session. If I don't have if it's also for PC. If I don't have a PC by then either. I want to get Session. If I don't know what console is for yet. If they have a PS4, I'll get it for sure. But if it was for Xbox, I might have to buy an Xbox just for that game.
Exclusive.
I need to look it up if that game is also on PC. That's not it. But Ivan, how do you get that one thing though? That last one.
Sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home. Everything changed.
But Ivan, how do you get that last one? Did I mess up on doing that first thing that I did? Where I got myself stuck?
The nature of the black stone. What lies beneath the vast desert?
Dude, that's the way out.
Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just went on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secret once and for all.
Oh my goodness.
Follow me, friend.
If you dare to learn your true wretched self. Behold, I am Elezra, The darkness born from the desert.
Ooh, so close.
We've known each other a long time.
Hold up, what?
You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this?
Why is everyone frozen? Well, here's this thing. Devil May Cry 5.
Hey, honey. Need assistance?
That's also good.
You have to hit every single bump in the road? Oh, my crew.
I just came from there, so
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes?
that's not it.
Yeah, he's real
That was
pro
blocked.
with demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
Well, that's the only way to get to that one. And there's the last one there, so yeah, I get the one that's from over
No chit
here.
chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
How far am I from being in this game? I feel like I'm pretty far away.
Work is worth every dime. You know it. Cash first.
I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
I feel like I messed up because I brought this thing up first. Did I mess up? Yes, I did.
Producer Matt Walker.
Whew. That was scary as heck.
The journeys we will take. The demons we will face. The heroes we will become. Our next chapter is about to begin. Welcome to the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの松田です。スクエアエニックス E3 ショーケース2018をご視聴いただきありがとうございます。本日はスクエアエニックスが2018年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹介いたします。豪華ラインナップに加え、もちろん最新情報もお届けしますので、どうぞ最後までご視聴ください。さあ、いよいよ始まります。一緒に楽しみましょう。
There is a moment in everyone's life when we must make a choice. Let the world shape our destiny. Or fight to become who we're meant to be.
Why does it feel like I'm inside movie theaters?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
I'm just gonna go on with the game. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a lot if I'm missing that one thing.
Get ready to jump! No fucking way! Don't know we have to! Are you out of your fucking mind, Laura? We have no choice! I'm not jumping out of this place! Oh no! Come on! Come on!
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaivson, game director at Eidos Montreal. You've just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver
We're so
on Lara
close to the
Croft's
end.
defining moment as she races to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to survive. And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and
The island
outnumbered
of
by
Lemnos,
fate.
near the place of my birth.
And of course it froze.
Lemnos.
To a journey's end.
Really?
Underage drinking.
Smells like rotten eggs. Is it still good?
She will have to use everything she'll learn from the jungle and use it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle. Let's take a look what this means for gameplay.
You guys come through here?
Scout team, ground is on a vector towards your position. I say again.
And broke that base too.
coming to you.
We'll get her, sir.
Show me her close, and your entire team is next to you for deep control.
I didn't even see that. Someone that's named Nat sets up.
Father, why did you leave your home and come here? Does it have to do with the other gods there? It's just, you hate the gods so much. But Tyr proves that gods can be good. And you're good. You only killed those deserving, right?
Yes.
Ah, but who's worthy enough to judge?
Quiet head, we are. We know better.
Huh? Sounding more like your da by the moment.
Okay.
Ready.
How the hell do I patch these
Ready.
together?
Come.
And I feel like the whole god thing is getting to his head.
I think I'm gonna like being a god.
Kappa team still has eyes on Zona Maez.
We do what we want, and now we're gonna go see the giant.
Ah, having learned that travel route to Jotunheim, we can now head back to the gateway on top of the peak and put that magic chisel to good use.
Nobody's getting in our way.
Can you
This
spell me a bit?
Come on.
Gotta check in with Maltese.
Sure. Gives me something to do.
Okay, let's... Laborers, what?
You know Maltese's access code? 010353 Mike. Hey, heading over there now. Need some backup here.
Okay, favors. Second-hand
Place is
soul.
empty. Body here. Looks recent. Guards up. They can't be Gotta find out what's going on. You, take point. Lead the way. Maybe there. Enemy spotted!
Okay, wherever's that, can I travel to it? No, we cannot. Wait, can I travel to it any further? No.
Another name. Rota.
Another Valkyrie. It's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
We hope that you like what you've just seen. There's so much depth to the combat that we cannot wait to show you more. There's new traversal techniques like rappelling, wall running. We even have a full 360-degree underwater swimming, which means full underwater exploration and survival. We have also one of the biggest hubs ever created in any simulator game, featuring a hidden city. And of course, we have tombs. We have more of them, and they're deadlier than ever before. But for now, we're going to leave you with a video that will give you a taste of what to expect out of Shadow the Tomb Raider and how Lara Croft becomes the Tomb Raider that she's destined to be.
Did you see something out there? That tower.
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
No, you're not.
You were saying something about love and hate.
Intertwined, yes. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother is the giantess Björgund, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Björgund was gone, lonely ages passed.
The road ahead
And
is
as war
uncertain,
with the Vanir raged,
fraught
it
with
could see
danger.
who we wanted.
We stand together, for we
And
are
after
the
no small
warriors
amount of
of light,
convincing, we're
ready for whatever new challenges and
just tell you the
surprises
story later.
await us.
Oh dear.
I might actually get Final Fantasy 14 too.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience.
You will pay for what you have done.
Come, buddy. Here, boy.
Ah, I was wondering.
Oh, Ivan, are you going to get Just Cause 4? Whenever it does come out? It looks super awesome. A whole new mechanic too.
Hey, look who's back up and about. Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? Let's get you squared away.
Okay.
Road back soon. I got plans.
Captain Spirit is ready for battle.
Okay. That seems like good, but my runic is gonna be lower. Should I get this, Ivan?
everyone, my name is Michel Cor. And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the
What do you think? Should I get it?
of Life is Strange at Dontman Entertainment. As you may know, we have just revealed the
I'll be
awesome
looking
adventures
around
of
for
Captain
others.
Spirit. It's a brand new story in the Life is Strange universe. And this full experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June. To us, Life is Strange is not a single town or set of characters.
I like the live stream
Captain Spirit
games.
is our way for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this expanded universe. Captain Spirit is not Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first steps into this world. The game is hiding many secrets and
But I don't know your opinion.
new story and characters of season 2. So make sure you take all your time to explore. We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We hope you will enjoy it. Have a great E3, and from all the Life is Strange team at Dontnod, thank you.
You think what you want?
Bye-bye.
Now I just need to make a cool costume for Captain Spirit.
Hey, what does Runic do? Isn't Runic the thing that your blood holes? I can always sell it anyways if we don't like it.
The power of light is best unveiled in our darkest hour.
Be too careful now.
And tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth.
You hitting the road or chewing the fat?
Oh,
You've
almost
brushed with
forgot.
death 1,000 times.
This is our new friend Mimir.
Yet
We
still you
met.
have your
Met.
life.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
He knows why. I know why.
It is your
You
fate
know
to
why.
save this
Quiet.
world.
No more of this.
For this,
Know what?
you must survive.
Sorry I brought it up.
Bright luminary.
Nice.
Let the light shine on the world again.
Who's that? Oh, that's the kids again.
Fate hangs by a thread. We must fight fire with cold steel.
All that matters is power.
Or not.
And the only power that matters is that.
Oh, Dragon Quest. Okay.
It's time to claim your birthright. Only you can save our world.
Destiny beckons.
Definitely.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Until your time is through.
Bold luminary, we swear to protect you.
While we live, none shall defeat you.
Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this. Lead on, darling.
So what'd you find out there?
Okay, so, chest armor.
Good deal. Moving on then.
friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look if you wish. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No. Because I do not run errands for dwarves.
Oh. Dwarven. No ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We?
I mean, I'll keep looking. Sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
Is that Anthem? No, Babylonians Fall. Huh.
Okay, brother. Well, what's that fine mess?
A masterpiece discovers a new home.
We will take back our world from the scourge of the machine.
That's what I should have done. What was that?
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission that'll challenge everything and everyone he knows. Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country of Solis, the largest and most breathtaking world. Every journey into Solis will uncover history, secrets.
Well, here's the Just Cause 4 gameplay.
Just Cause game offers greater variety, rich in all forms of life. At first glance, Solis is a beautiful location. At the surface, you will uncover oppression, fear, and violence, all enforced by Gabriella, a leader of the private militia organization, the Black Hand. Just Cause 4 takes construction and physics simulation to a whole new level with the introduction of extreme weapons. Experience tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level them to six. Importantly, War Pt14. Witness the spectacular destruction as they offer both a challenge to Rico as well as creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay.
No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's
Totally
friend alive.
New additions offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers, car transporters, trains, and even wrecking balls.
That was easy.
Are all fun in our world. We have new handling on bikes and cars, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets.
Boy.
Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers than ever before, and the ability to deploy booster rockets with all new elements, making the grapple incredibly powerful and creative tools. Meanwhile, a new story glues together our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher. Combat in Just Cause 4 is better than ever. Enemies now present a far more intelligent threat to Rico. Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed to keep the player on their toes. Release is a deeply advanced systemic war. Everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to unparalleled draw distance, is powered by the brand new, best-in-class, open-world Apex engine. Welcome to Just Cause.
Can't wait for that to come out. 5 more minutes till the E3 showcase comes out.
The ring! On that severed hand! Attached to the Soul Eater. Well, you know what I've been doing Bari now. You can just go tell Brock. No need to fight him, right?
No. You will fight it.
Why?
Because you are frightened of it.
Okay, is this actually a thing to do? Like, how hard is it to defeat the Soul Eater? Oh crap.
A walking, talking snowman. You really are alive.
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
No, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or Kusaki despite it.
the
Finally.
virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise would have included Roxas' full data in the construction.
There's the Keyblade.
Who's that?
Mickey. You're too late.
This is another Kingdom Hearts game. That might be fun. Probably not. I don't know. Not much a fan of Disney, but I am kind of. It's Marvel Universe. How I'm gonna get that thing open now? Okay, where is that opening? Okay. Now where's the last one at? Right there. Alright, then one of the easiest ones.
Be strong, Atreus. And look forward.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining. We're NXT 3 Showcase 2018.
It's starting in
Stay
4
quiet.
seconds.
Make no sudden movement.
Step out of the Animus and the real world.
Enemies ahead!
Video game event of the year is finally here, and we've got your This is 2018. Live from Los Angeles for 6 days and almost 50 hours of coverage.
Ready and wait.
And you don't want to miss a second of the action. Press conference. Breaking news.
They already defeated one of these before.
Live hands-on demos of the hottest news and expert insight on all of the latest developments streaming at TNT. It's free. Today, we're taking you inside Ubisoft press conference for an in-depth look at some long-awaited games and a ton of feedback. Find out everything you need to know on the Division 2, get the latest on Beyond the Evil, and learn what's in store for Summer Game. IGN's live coverage of E3 2018 starts right now.
Welcome back, gamers, fans, and loyal viewers to day 3 of IGN Live News for 2018. I'm Jim Haskell, and there's no better place for the exclusive first look the big show has to offer. If it's actually free, we've got it on IGN.
Oh, crap, I missed.
If you've got something to say, I know you do, be sure to join the conversation on Twitter by tagging at IGN with the hashtag 2018. Maybe weigh in on which game is running for game of the show. We'll be announcing the winner this Thursday on IGN.com. This week, we've got all the press conferences and major events to get handled. Today's Ubisoft, PlayStation, tomorrow, Nintendo, Fortnite, B50 Celebrity Pro-Am. Glue those eyeballs to the screen because you aren't going to want to miss a minute. But right now, I'm joined by IGN's own Jonathan Dornbush and from Square Enix, Brendan Duffy, the gameplay. Kingdom Hearts 3. Right, you are going to hardly be hard pressed to figure out Kingdom Hearts fans.
Yeah, I like those games. I'm so excited that Kingdom Hearts 3
Ah! So close.
Very good to have that out there. Feels good. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've actually got some exclusive gameplay here. We have about 5 minutes or so of gameplay you've never seen before.
Very cool.
This is we right now are looking at the rock battle in the Hercules room. So this is
could have easily beaten him.
The scale of what this game does so well. It's such a massive battle. Can you talk a little bit about what goes into this battle? People who've not gotten a chance to play, and for people who will, it's on the YouTube show for us.
Sure. Yeah. So right now it's showing off a new feature. This is one of the attractions.
And this is using the power of the theme parks. So they are getting enough action on huge bosses like this.
Miss.
Summon the power of the parks. And here he is using a version of the railroad, the big magic railroad. He's launching the fire cracks at the rock pepper's face, which is a much safer way to take him down rather than getting in there with the keyblade. Nice little dodge move right there. And then I'm not sure if you're going to finish it off. Look at the bottom left when you push the button. It'll go in and 80% of his final life bar. Exactly. Yeah, some of them, like, you might have a team here. So it's got the option. Oh, there's so yeah, it reminds you of like the Disney parade, the electric magic parade, with some of the lights on that. And yes, we've got the teacups, we've got the ships. We showed the splash ride in the trailer. That's pretty fun.
How do you miss? Bruh.
People go and like follow the trail and just smash them. It's great.
Yeah, and so you were talking a little bit. There are keyblade transformations. This is one of sort of the biggest combat mechanics in the game. I loved testing all of them out. Each world's keyblade has different keyblade transformations.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and this is new for KH3 in a big way. That each keyblade is going to have a couple transformations. And so you kind of have like 3 keyblades and 1 keyblade. And for the first time, Sora can equip multiple keyblades at the same time, switch between them on like the D-pad by pushing like left or right, and then bam, you switch like he's got like his Monsters Inc. keyblade, and then switch over to the Toy Story keyblade. So all of a sudden you're comboing the Heartless using different attacks from the different worlds, and it's pretty cool.
And moving on, so we're still in the Toy Story world right now, so the gameplay. Yeah, so these are the Giga Bosses.
How'd I miss every time I threw it?
I love playing this game.
Sure. Yeah. So in the Toy Story world, Andy's missing.
Oh my goodness.
Toys are missing. So the Green Army men find a clue that something's going on in Galaxy Toys, the local toy store. And F.A.O. Schwartz, on steroids almost. And here, Sora can kind of get into first-person shooter mode. Next, he jumps into the house and goes at the and then Sora gets his different attacks. So one's like a melee one, one's got like cluster bombs, one's got like huge laser.
So you really get to see the scale of this one. Because you are exploring, I think it's 3 or 4 floors of a giant toy store. So you get to be able to fly around and basically drop the entire area. It's super cool to see the scale. So you have a little bit of that to give you an idea. This is sort of the main area that Sora can explore, and Sora can just skate around up to the different levels. It's the scale
Can be right here.
Yeah, especially Toy Story shows off the scale. As we're saying, he is toy size.
Or not.
Massive perspective, but the scale is there in all the world. Some of these are just like the biggest. Yeah, some of the other worlds, like you mentioned, it's just, it's.
Are you sure? Yeah, where you look around. Yeah. So yeah, there are summons. They're really awesome. Some of these appears from the 2D game to the 3D world. And you guys also just revealed Simba and Ratatouille.
Green rings.
Yes. Well, so Simba, yeah, it's a fire elemental.
But where's the rest of it?
Really cool. He uses Team's flare attack.
So
Kind of looks like Ifrit from the Final Fantasy series a little bit, and just totally lights the bad guys on fire. Really powerful, as you would expect the Lion King to be.
You would hope. Yeah.
We kind of have like a water elemental with Ariel, with the Little Mermaid. We've shown that in a previous trailer. And then with Wreck-It Ralph, it kind of builds up and smashes blocks. Ratatouille, we've shown a little bit. We haven't quite dove into what he's doing.
Yeah.
Actually, look at that.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I saw Sora cooking and sort of.
Sora is cooking, yes.
Okay, interesting.
And
Right.
this is the new world you're introducing here at E3, is that right?
Yes, so this was huge for us. This is announcing Frozen, one of the crown jewels of like the Disney, like neo golden age of Disney. And Sora's using his here's some Blizzard blades right now.
And you have this awesome moment of the Goofy curling, which is one of the Frozen world's mechanics.
Read it.
Are they doing a bunch of extreme sports in this world? Is that essentially what they're up to this time around?
Yeah, that's kind of a good idea of it. Of using like Goofy's shield to kind of sled down the hills. Yeah, it makes sense. Downhill sledding.
Do you want to see E3?
Heartless and other enemies in this world. There's those
I mean, they'd have it showing.
so imposing and scary.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was
The ice
promised.
dragons are awesome. The heartless deer are actually the favorite in the office.
They're adorable.
They are adorable.
Elsa stops it. I want to
Ready yourself,
You guys were at the Xbox briefing yesterday, so you guys might be getting a lot of new fans who haven't played.
Might have been too far.
Planning on sort of introducing them.
For one thing, a lot of everyone kind of has that vision. And then also it's a great time because we're at the climactic moment of the series, and in the sense that it's a Disney movie. It's a good movie. He's the bad guy in the street center. People in black cloaks, that's Organization 13. We're trying to tell they're all good. So, Kingdom Hearts is like a rap like but really comes to the power of friendship and light versus darkness. And if you can understand that, you can easily understand the Kingdom Hearts story.
And if you can't understand that, what's going on? Please tell us about your troubles. One of the things I love about this Frozen trailer, which was first revealed at the Xbox conference, and then also a new trailer revealed a remix of this one with some new footage at the Square Enix press conference stream event. There's a lot of hints about what Organization 13 is up to, and forms, and obviously this tease at the end with Aqua for players who do know the same things are wrong with Aqua. Can you see at all how this game these trailers are rough?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so Aqua is the blue-haired keyboard the Birth by Sleep series, and also 2.8. She ends up in the dark good to be trapped in the dark world for that long, and it looks like she's supposed to be a hero, and to have her change very bad news. So Nomura-san is a master at kind of like leaving things in the trailers that
you two make quite a formidable duo.
If you look over time, you look back and like I look at the stuff that we did in 2015 even, and knowing what I know now since I've seen a lot more of the game, it's like that you go back and kind of see what he was hinting at and seeing the steps and the breadcrumbs that he leaves, and it's the fans. There's a lot for the fans to kind of explore and get excited about.
It'll hopefully be wrapping up a lot of the story threads that we've had hanging from all the spin-offs and the main missions for sure.
Yes.
And there's also, what I love, if you can maybe speak to it, we've spoken about the transformations, the Keyblade transformations, some of the attraction flow, there's flow motion. Can you talk a little bit about just the it feels like it pulls from so many different entries in the franchise, marries them together.
Yeah, so for the people that have been the console fans, maybe just played KH1 and KH2 back on the PS2, like, they'll find a lot has changed, or in the sense that Sora's like more dynamic, he's more agile, and a lot of that is that in the handheld titles, like Birth by Sleep and some of the 3DS titles, Dream Drop Distance, they kind of experimented with some iterations of combat, and it was a really good place to see, like, okay, what works, this is great, and then it all gets like polished and put into KH3.
There was a soldier inside.
So, fans of the series who've been with us throughout, they'll kind of like appreciate the steps and like how we've gotten to this spot. If you haven't played KH2, you're like, oh, like, this is really fun, and Sora's pretty quick, and especially with the Keyblade transformations, it just has a wealth of attacks, and a lot more than just sort of like a basic melee attack. These, got 3 different attacks for every single Keyblade.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming by the iTunes stage. Kingdom Hearts 3 is out January 29th, and I think, Jonathan, we'll have some more info on Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out for you later on this week. It's time for a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because coming up next, we are breaking down everything we've learned from Xbox, and later, the Ubisoft press conference.
Left a bit of magic inside for the group.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Before you find IGN's awesome content anywhere else online, you'll find it right at home on IGN.com. With IGN first, you'll get a sneak peek at never-before-seen gameplay, exclusive insights from developers, and a whole lot more. NVC Live brings you IGN's Nintendo podcast up close and personal. Engage with other viewers, ask our NVC hosts your burning questions, and become a part of the show. Don't miss out. Find everything first on IGN.com.
If you're not following
Ladies is gonna sing now.
what are you waiting for? We're bringing the memes,
No, crap, no.
gameplay,
Crap.
custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, and a whole lot more.
Say the
Be
word,
part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
The IGN app is the best way to stay up to the minute on what you love. No matter what you play, create the custom feed and filter what you want to watch. Live streams have never been easier to find. With a floating video player on iOS, you can keep watching the live stream as you read other news. World premiere trailers, and the biggest games. Download the IGN app from the iOS or Android stores now. Sign up for notifications and we'll alert you the second news breaks. Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
Where's the Talisman? Where's that at? Located. Okay. Which one do I have?
You are watching IGN Live at E3, and we've got a full day of sneak peeks, hands-on exclusives, and first looks at all the newest gameplay you've been dying to see. If you've got thoughts on the big show, hit us up on Twitter at IGN with the hashtag E32018 and let us know. Yesterday, Xbox revealed all the secrets it's been keeping up its sleeve. Let's take a look.
This is the Xbox E3 2018 briefing.
With Halo Infinite, we will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure yet. Welcome to E3 2018. So let's jump in.
I see. Just wanted to steer into my eyes.
The heck?
Since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76.
It's alright.
It's 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
I really want to see that 4 times the size.
Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Crackdown 3. Finally, that thing came out. God.
For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
That game's been out for Xbox. What do you mean by first time ever?
Forza Horizon 4. Set in beautiful, historic Britain. Forza Horizon 4 features dynamic seasons in a shared world. And seasons change everything. Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Xbox One and Windows 10 on October 2nd. We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans.
No,
so
not
please
really.
help me in welcoming all of our new studios. The Initiative, Undead Labs, Playground Games, Ninja Theory, Compulsion Games,
That's quite a big mission.
For the rest of our briefing, everything we show you will be world premiere games on next week.
Dude, that's the closest one. You know what this is. Dying Light 2? Or Dying Light? Yeah, Dying Light 2 is out. Finally. Soon to rebuy Dying Light 1 because I gave it back to Riley.
Oh my god. Maybe I can fly.
No! God's 2 must stay on the path. I promise you.
Mobile spin to the world of
Look,
Gears. I'm
don't be
excited
mad,
to also announce
but I've seen those blades of
Gears
yours
of War Pt14 in a
They were under the
completely
house
different genre.
when I was hiding.
Gears Tactics.
Is that why you never let
And
me
the
down
amazing team of the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most
They are my
ambitious Gears of
burden
War title yet.
from a life that is
Gears
behind
5.
me.
Well, they're in my life too. And I'd like to hear that story.
Those days are dead. To relive them is
Okay, what are you here for,
How can
kid?
it be needless if it's the truth?
One day, you will understand.
Take your word for it.
Thanks, and have a great evening.
Cyberpunk. Is that another Xbox game? I feel like it is.
All right, to help me break down all the big news coming out of Xbox, let's welcome IGN's own Miranda Sanchez and Rory Powers. Guys, there's a lot to break down from Xbox yesterday.
So much.
So many games. Where to begin? Rory, what stood out to you?
The game that I was actually looking forward to the most, and we got a full trailer of, was the new Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry 5. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, lots to break down
I
there.
was down at the Microsoft conference, and as
Devil May
soon
Cry
as
is
I
also
saw
on
that like
PlayStation.
glitchy
This also
Capcom logo,
looks a lot more
I was
better.
just vibrating in my chair. I was so excited.
So the game looks incredible. We're back with Nero.
And we saw a little bit of Dante at the end.
The Xbox One X is like, it's alright. It's playing 2K games. Maybe 1080 Ultra.
Replaced with sort of like mech arm. Because a lot of abilities. Yeah, it's got like a bit of a grappling hook, some projectiles.
But the Blaze is more on the 4K side. And the
one
only one that play this 4K on Xbox One X is Minecraft and Forza. Pretty sure that's about it. Maybe a few other games like the indie games that's out.
Character of Dante again, but I thought it was great. I thought it played really well. So if they bring more of those mechanics to this game, I love it.
Well, where does this fit in? So this is Devil May Cry 5. Last one was DMC. Is DMC its own thing? How does the storyline?
I don't really know. It looks like this is continuing on mostly from 4. So it looks like the person that took Nero's arm could be Virgil. I don't really know. I think maybe he's taking that arm to do something with it. And then old man Dante, who looks crazier than ever, is coming in on a motorbike to help out Nero.
They showed that quick glimpse of him at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, this was such an awesome reveal too, because they showed so much of what you're going to be doing this. Like obviously getting a little bit of narrative here and there, but of course a ton of actual action, which is important.
Yeah, and just Nero looks so damn cool.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him, I was like, I'm gonna cosplay the crap out of that. Look, do that. Just gotta get that code off Etsy, and I am good to go.
Can we just hold on to it?
Straightforward action game in the tradition
Maybe we'll find the rest of
Devil May
them.
Cry.
I hope
That's
so.
right.
It's one of those
Like
things
these
where
for
it's
you
one of
now.
those you know, the combat's so refined
experience.
and so perfect.
This one is different.
Any of it,
I know it.
just getting away from
No believable.
All right, Miranda, do you want to talk about the jump force?
Yes. So of course, yeah, nice. Very excited about that. So for a while, we have been showing us jump yeah, exactly. So these fighters are always so much fun. Very area, and I think it's still a little bit early, but I'm really excited to see what they have.
Crap! Almost had it.
Well, obviously we see the core ones. We see Dragon Ball, we see One Piece. We're going to probably get, of course, ton of Naruto. I think it'd be really cool to see them pull
No,
from
what game is
both
this?
older and newer properties. They were good about pulling old characters in from older
I just seen
classics
Naruto and
before
Frieza
in
fighting.
Stars, but I really want to see new things like maybe One Punch Man.
Oh my god, that'd be incredible. Genos just flying down the sides. I thought it was so weird that they ended the whole trailer with Light Yagami from Death Note.
Yeah.
Because what is his fighting? Is he just going to be like riding on the back of Ryu, like scribbling names?
Right.
What game is this
It's
on
weird to
it?
think about him and Ryuk like fighting together because it doesn't really make sense. Like
Yeah, not
Ryuk
at
was
all.
more of like the money and not really there to help him.
Yeah.
And so the potential of them being there together is odd. Yeah. I don't know what they would have if they fight together or if they're separate characters. And if they're together, I kind of like the idea of like very goofy stuff. I'm curious to see how that plays out. I don't really
That would be really cool. Yeah, right. You could go in there with a giant sword. That's fine. Alright, Rory, we finally got to see what Shadows Die Twice is. Yes. So this is not, I don't think, what any of us were really expecting.
I think it looks really cool, though.
Yeah, well, when the trailer first started, it looks quite nice, quite colorful. Then there's a bit of talk of death and demons, and it starts to feel a little bit more like a From
I want
Software
that
game.
new battle royale
It's
for
funny, though,
anime.
the parallels between this and Devil May Cry 5 as well, because we've got your main character loses his arm.
I'm definitely gonna buy that when it comes out.
Prosthetic, which looks like it's going to work a lot like your trick weapons in Bloodborne. At one point in the trailer, you see him kind of flick it down, and it's like that.
What?
Traverse which is really very almost like three. The camera shooting across into the treetops. But it looks great. You got a little looks like some sort of resurrection
How did I beat him last time? Or almost did. Shadows Twice, I might get it.
Check it out if you want to see someone get their butt kicked.
So what's your impression of this? Is this a Dark Souls-like game with a mythical feudal Japan setting?
It looks more or less like it. It's obviously got really strong Neo vibes with a lot of the sword combat. It looks like there's going to be a lot of emphasis on stealth as well, which, you know, there's always a certain degree of that in
Bad
the
at those type of games though.
with, like, visceral attacks sneaking up on enemies. So that'd be interesting to see how much combat really reflects.
Right, and it's actually interesting with that hook shot ability.
Well, there's one.
Yeah, because a lot of high is running through everything like a coward, screaming with a child.
That's exactly how I play.
So now I might be gradually approaching that way like a coward trying to cross the map.
Yeah, so it was this part that we're actually watching right now that I think was the most impressive. Better maneuver the
Miranda, we finally got to see Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh my goodness. Why is it so much more harder now?
I was telling Rory earlier, with a lot of these big RPG developers, they usually have two tones. It's like, hey, do you like fantasy or do you like sci-fi? And I'm just like, well, I love sci-fi. Yeah. And so I really admired The Witcher, and I like what they've done with it. But this is what I really want from CD Projekt Red. Max Scoville actually did an awesome rewind trailer of all of this and pulled out every little bit that actually came from like the pen and paper RPG, and it's really impressive just how much is crammed into here. I mean, obviously we see a lot, and we wonder, it's like, how is this actually into the actual game? What are we playing? What do we make? It's a lot of opportunity if you just know where to look right.
Yeah, there were so many other big game announcements out at the Xbox press briefing this year. Make sure you check out all the coverage on IGN. But IGN Live Action is presented by Sicario and Dave. Only on the big screen, June 29th. Alright, break time. Stretch those legs and start some muscle when we get back. Just ahead is the Ubisoft press.
It's gonna be alright.
I know I can defeat it because I did it literally. If I didn't wait too excited for that one thing, probably would have been able to defeat him. Now I didn't get to hear the name of it either, that's what makes it sad.
The IGN app is the best way to stay up to the minute on what you love. No matter what you play, create the custom feed and filter what you want to watch. Live streams have never been easier to find. With the floating video player on iOS, you can keep watching the live world premiere trailers, the biggest game. Download the IGN app for sign up for notifications. Not only is IGN the world's biggest
Oh, come on.
entertainment, but we also have the home of some of the world's biggest fans.
No!
From breaking news and exclusives, never before seen looks at movies and games to reviews, let's plays, and live streams. IGN brings you all the coverage you need and more.
Oh my goodness, how did I defeat them earlier? Now it's like impossible.
IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for?
Ivan, can I really use my axe to defeat them?
Gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation around here. Follow IGN on Facebook, Twitter,
Find IGN's awesome content anywhere else online. Right home on IGN.com. With IGN first, you'll know and never endorse new gameplay, exclusive insights from developers, and a whole lot more. And you can subscribe to IGN's Nintendo podcast, up close and personal. Engage with other viewers, or NPC hosts,
Oh my goodness! How did it get shot at me?
on IGN.com.
Ivan, do you know how to defeat them? Of course you do, you've done it before. But how did I do this?
Hey everyone, you're watching IGN Live at E3 2018. Remember, you can tag us on IGN out on Twitter with the hashtag E3 2018. Tell us what you're loving from the show. But right now, we want to remind you that Ubisoft is one of the biggest things. But how does 2017 look back at franchise. Instead of releasing sequel upon sequel, they gave their headquarters archive time to read.
Oh my goodness.
Ubisoft released Assassin's Creed Origins and Far Cry 5, which was overwhelming critical and commercial success. Apparently, the development time was worth it, as both games outsold and outscored their predecessors.
There's actually more?
Ubisoft provided tremendous post-release
Heck
support
no.
for games like Rainbow Six Siege, For Honor, and Ghost Recon Wildlands, making them some of the most played games of 2017. And then, there's the unexpected but fantastic collaboration with Nintendo. Mario and Rabbids Here's the Battle, which became the best-selling third-party title for Nintendo Switch to date.
Yeah, he's a dragon. Funny how life works, isn't it?
So what moves does the game giant need
We should keep
to
an
pull
eye
off a
out
win
for
this
binding
E3?
shrines and free the poor
Ubisoft
bastard.
likely feels the world is ready for more Assassin's Creed with the reveal of Odyssey, but is it too soon? Will The Division 2 realize its potential and offer fans the experience they've been hoping? Beyond Good and Evil 2 go from long-awaited fan dreams to reality, and will we finally see a reunion? And most importantly, is Splinter Cell coming back?
I'm afraid they don't make them like me.
Ready to go now! If Ubisoft can maintain the momentum through these games, it turns out to be a very good game. To help you break down what's in the world of Ubisoft, IGN can't wait to take what are you guys looking forward to? What? Open new IP.
What?
Specifically. Yep. Yeah, I feel like the potential that could be a Nintendo collaboration like last year. That would be really cool. Games coming out.
but I'd love to see something that looks more fleshed out, more gamey. You know, the idea of what we're actually feeling while it's.
They have not extreme, idea of what is going to be, and the thing that always concerns me is how did your friend become a dragon?
Always no kind of mind. Throat is a constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated, brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. War contract.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I was very excited for Fallout 76. That was kind of an unpopular game. That was taking kind of a game sort of a shared full shooter direction. I see this game as a great one. Yeah, maybe two-player cooperative.
Okay, that was easy.
Space opera where you fly out of the atmosphere. I just don't know what to expect.
Never
You totally
answered
can do
Boy's
that. One of
question
my
there.
first things about it is last year I actually sat down with the devs.
I don't know for certain, but I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
Why are you laughing? And then they're like, no, it doesn't have a day-night cycle. And then they jump in a ship and they fly out and they're like, it has a solar system cycle. The day-night cycle is actually controlled by the way that the planets move in the solar system.
Yeah, there's
like,
there's that Carl Sagan quote, like if you want to make a planet from scratch, they spent 3 years working on a solar system because they're making not an open world.
Yeah, last year it was basically like a tech demo, and it was clearly very ambitious. Accurate! And hopefully we see
What? There's a dragon before this one that you missed. Oh, really? You had to show me.
I don't know why, but that like gets stuck in my head a bunch. For the most super charming. I think it's really charming too, and as a Beyond fan, what I really want to see I want to be Mom is going to be the lead of the story. You know how that's a big question mark that I imagine a lot of fans have. But it's also cool
Keep it up.
Gameplay, or someone would have to tell me that there is a fantastic character. I look at it and it looks stylish, charismatic, so I think we'll that going forward. But in the context of the solar system,
Yes.
Yeah, I'd also really like to see what the actual cities look like. Obviously, we've seen cinematic trailers, but I want to know how fleshed out they are. If you've got a lot of planets, they have the
nice.
Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I have legs.
But yeah, hopefully we'll find out a bunch more about that today. Another thing we're almost definitely going to see is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. How's everyone feeling about that?
I mean, are they going to show anything that we haven't already heard about?
What?
It looks great. It looks gorgeous. We found out that it's set in.
I don't think they even hit me.
It predates Origins, which is funny.
Was that dragon easier than this one?
Origins was the earliest this is the beginning of Assassin's Creed. This is the very earliest we're going.
So it was the thing, because I played Origins, I really liked it, I reviewed it for IGN. That was the start of the Creed. They start the actual Assassin's Creed as like the Order, that group of people. But the Hidden Blade existed before Origins did, so it automatically meant there was something before that. They didn't make the Hidden Blade in that game, so I was like, well, what do you mean? This isn't an origin story then? Who made the Hidden Blade? And so it kind of makes sense to me. So I like, no, we're taking it even further back now, but it's so how much back am I going to go? It's so weird.
Playing as a smart. Yeah, could be wrong. I'm not super good at this. Yeah, I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks like a little bit frustrating.
Whoa.
I loved the series when it started, and then I got kind of being interested in it, and I'm really hoping that we'll give it the origin is big, it's long, it's RPG, you have to find more. I imagine they're going to do the same with Odyssey.
Okay, come on, Witch.
It's a lot of hours you're putting into the same thing every year, and I do it.
We are done here.
I can see myself being like again.
I didn't have him kill this one because he died on his own.
Opportunities brought to the Assassin's Creed universe and Black Flag, the ship combat that has stayed with the series has been a fantastic little side goodie. And now we have this horse combat, and what I would like to see in Greece is kind of more the war mode. The phalanx is an essential part of the Greek tool and the Greek ability to project their power and be this military mind. I'd love to see companions, the ability to work as a single combat unit. I think that could fit really well into
There you go, you wee little bugger.
Kind of in relation to that, you had a squad of people where you put your hand up and like close your fist.
The dragon hasn't got much of his personality.
That stuff was super cool. Yeah, there was also, I think it was Revelations was the one that had tower defense.
Yeah.
If you had to claim areas and there was a tower defense mode. Yeah, so it's like, there's a lot that they can fit into an Assassin's Creed game. We know that now. They've had some really interesting economy stuff in Assassin's Creed 2 through to Revelations. So
Okay, those are new flavors,
they can get pretty weird and they can add different genres almost inside of their games, which is exactly what they've done with all the ship combat.
Yeah, considering the setting, do you think that we're just going to get a bunch of like chariot races?
No, actually, I think we're going to get a return to form for Black Flag because if you, a photo of the map already leaked actually, and it's set in Greece. It's a ton of islands, so it's going to be, I think, a similar structure to almost that kind of like that Wind Waker approach where traveling between different areas, you're doing it by boat. Whereas Origins was obviously the Nile River Delta, so there was water and everything, but it was more land based. Whereas this time around, I think it's going to be a lot more naval combat, in spite of being a Spartan soldier. Yeah, foraying into the Mediterranean and maybe checking out
almost forgot about
Sparta,
this.
which is south of Greece. I totally
or almost missed it. I forgot because I'm,
I really like that game, but that was a lot of the way that you would. I think it's probably just that sometimes Assassin's Creed has too much on the map. You can kind of get drowned with objectives, and especially in that where you were trying to get to different islands and you would just have to row towards them or boat towards them, and they were so scattered. It felt like it just took such a long time. It's almost like people make jokes about GTA just being like it kind of felt like that. Like all I'm really doing is just boating around, not really assassinating that much.
I think if they can put enough unique little goodies on the way. There were those legendary ship battles. Those were really exciting.
Those were really cool.
And I want way
so
more of
you're
those.
going
I
that
don't
side
want
now.
those to go away when I beat them. I want double the amount.
Yeah.
I want reinforcements straight away.
Yeah, you want the big world, but you want stuff to do on the journey there. So, like you're saying, it's not like you're just trekking everywhere.
Yeah. Map that were just empty deserts. There were areas that you would go to, like the highest peak in the entire map that I was excited about. I expected there to be something there, and it was just
well, that wasn't much.
You did the thing. Oh, now you can buy some stuff. And I was like, what? Come on. Which is, I mean, probably we'll find out about microtransactions today too. Monetizing it this time around. That's a big question when it comes to Ubisoft games, especially with single-player games. So a lot to learn here, and yeah, I'm sure we'll get a full look at Odyssey when the conference is coming up. So we're taking another break right now, but don't go anywhere. We're all very excited, and the Ubisoft press conference is coming up in just a couple of minutes. So stay tuned.
Okay, going to the map.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
So what was it like when Odin and Freya got married?
IGN's awesome content anywhere else online. You'll find it right at home on IGN.com.
He seemed interested in making her happy.
He
granted us so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all.
Developers and a
He
whole
fell,
lot more.
and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned.
Up close
But
and
Odin's
personal.
keen face showed itself again in the end.
Am
I going the right way?
Freya's trust.
Questions and become a part of the show.
No, I'm not.
And she taught him some of her Valiant magic, another choice he would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counsellors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The IGN app is the best way to stay up to the minute on what you love. No matter what you play, create the custom feed and filter what you want to watch. Live streams have never been easier to find. With a floating video player on iOS, you can keep watching the live stream as you read other
Hellwalkers.
world premiere trailers,
Plague these lands.
and the biggest games. Download the IGN app from iOS or Android stores now. Sign up for notifications and we'll alert you the second
Abominations sully their memories. I will find a way to free them from their tortured state. In this, I am determined.
Welcome back to IGN Live at E3 2018. The Ubisoft press conference is happening in seconds, and we're expecting some big things. Get ready, you guys. So, another thing that we are expecting to see today is Skull and Bones. This is Ubisoft's new ship game that I guess is probably inspired by Black Flag. Also looks like it has some... You guys
I am. I have a lot of questions. I played this last year, and it felt very much like World of Warships, which is kind of a deviation of World of Tanks, but it's this format where every ship is a different archetype, and you're a team of 10, and you're competing against and this was supposed to be the PvP mode in this larger world, but I almost felt like they could have shipped this and had it be a World of Tanks competitor. So I have so many questions. I want to see what this game is going to be about. I don't think Sea of Thieves is a fair comparison. I don't think it's
really
about merchant gameplay and exploring a massive world. I think it's more about like your ship, RPG progression, a little bit more MMO-esque.
Yeah, there has been a lot of conversations like, where does this fit in after Sea of Thieves? Did they take longer to bring it out because they were worried about that game? I don't think it's trying to be like Sea of Thieves at all. That's why I draw the For Honor comparison, is that I imagine that the menu will look like a series of different modes you can jump into, and different PvP styles. Like in For Honor, how there was a 2v2 mode. Maybe we'll get that in ship combat. And I think that'll be really cool. But it's also... I almost feel like it's kind of a hard sell. This seems like an interesting niche, and Ubisoft is all about making games really accessible to everyone and just having the most people possible play them. So I wonder how they're going to market it, because it does seem like an odd thing for them to go with.
I feel like they can pull it off, especially if they do a couple of those modes be like kind of story-based missions, but it's still in the environment of like you're playing with other people and it's still a PvP experience, but a little bit of a navigation of story in there.
Like, I've played World of Tanks, and it's just so uncommon that you find other people in Western markets who've actually played World of Tanks. Like, it's a weird thing. Everyone's like, who is playing this? How are they selling so well?
Ubisoft does have those games, like the Trackmania series does incredibly well, just not with anyone we know. You know, it's popular, I guess in Europe, overseas somewhere. But
it's all Russia.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But in this case, like the World of Warships comparison does make sense. It makes me wonder: is this going to be? Do we know if this is going to be a paid game or a free-to-play game? Well, I was actually just going to bring that up, not to demean the experience, because I obviously haven't played that much of it. But I think this would make the most sense as a free-to-play title.
I just want to know if she's okay.
Because again, World of Tanks is free-to-play. Getting in there, getting hooked on this progression that is admittedly a little bit tedious. It takes a long time. It's a little bit grindy. That can be fun, but I think only in a free-to-play context. I don't think you would pay outright to jump into what might be a very grindy game. But then again, I could just be completely misunderstanding.
Another health thing? I hope.
Yeah, I mean, and that's possible. There could be some Sea of Thieves style aspects in there. It just seems very, very unlikely to me. I think that this is going to be a little bit more of a simulation than Sea of Thieves. More about customization, more about RPG elements, and more about just the combat, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you will not get out of your ship.
Looks like there's something written on it. You want me to read it?
This will be all the ship. That being said, I really like the model here. One of those things about World of Tanks, unlock new tanks, you get to check out all of the little nooks and crannies and stuff that the soldiers attack in there. Here you get to actually see your crew and come back. Very fun thing to look at while you're either or doing these things. Which, admittedly, I think is actually pretty strong.
You and I both played a lot of 4 on it, and that's why I just keep making comparisons. What do you want?
I want that PvP mode. I want fantastic progression, and I want really good.
Get out of the way!
We have these like separate factions that you take territories, and I really like that. Like, have to be competitive in every total goal, no matter what you play.
I totally agree. They took that faction combat, they applied it to actual open sea map, and phased you into these PvP encounters as you went around that. I think that could be something that I would consider purchasing to play.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about Splinter Cell real quick, and I'm just thinking about, Ubisoft has a lot more properties than I thought that they did. Like, I'm like, man, there's so many more things I just forget about. So Splinter Cell is something that everyone is expecting to happen since Michael Ironside showed up to voice the Wildlands DLC, so we're all really expecting it. And there was that really nice
very
perceptive. I think it was in the trailer.
And reckless.
I'm the only one left.
Take caution when lighting these
I think that was nice at all.
Sailor and Hellwalkers will swarm into the flames like moths. I assume we have you to thank for freeing us from a watery grave.
Yeah, there is some validity to it.
Others
like
the Lake of Nine is
exactly. Yeah, there was no name attached
Most
to it, so
are able to
vague,
move
so you
on
really never
from this
know,
realm.
but it just kind of suggests
But we, lucky few, are stuck here in Midgard until our affairs
so that's the
are
thing that like ruins civility about at least
you can help
like
them
that,
as well.
and it was with an S as well.
We have no desire to
But
help
you're right.
you
I mean, it's.
but
it
you
seems like
already
the right
have.
time for them to come back with
I only
we
wish
don't have a lot of
to
stealth
see the
games on
sky
the market,
again.
but again, I don't see a traditional
Farewell.
Splinter Cell really existing the way Ubisoft makes games now. I'm hoping that if we see it revealed today, and I really do hope we see it revealed today, that there will be an option for people who want to play more casual action style, and an option for people to approach everything fully stealth. So that both of those, yeah.
Well, looking at the history of the game, the last one was Blacklist in 2013, which exists in that interesting spot for, I guess, sort of game development where it was just on the cusp of everything going open world, and that was very like large areas to explore. And it had the Spies versus Mercs multiplayer mode, which was sort of asymmetrical before the rise of like hero shooters.
I thought that was pretty cool.
People loved it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's interesting. It'd be interesting to see what that looks like after Rainbow Six Siege, for instance. And again, to have Ironside, making a nod to Snake. Which in Metal Gear Solid 5 obviously borrowed a ton from Ubisoft's sort of open world stealth and action properties. It would be really cool to see that kind of them take cues from Metal Gear Solid 5 and put Sam Fisher in
And speaking of multiplayer, I wonder what components we'll get. It wouldn't be new for the series to have multiplayer. They've actually had a lot of fun and very different modes throughout the series, but I'm wondering if we see Splinter Cell today, if it would be just a teaser trailer, if we would get gameplay, and if we would get multiplayer gameplay. Like, how hard do you think they're going to go on this if it's here?
I think that they need to show us gameplay. They need to. Blacklist was kind of a deviation from the series. There was this very interesting like ARG or fourth wall breaking text that would appear on walls. It was kind of a very linear action game, and I definitely wanted something more along the lines of Metal Gear Solid 5, which is this modular stealth experience that really allows you to take apart these levels piece by piece the way that you want to with the gadgets that you want to. And we've seen that out of Hitman, which I think that's the last remaining stealth game. That Hitman from 2016 is a fantastic series. Can't wait for Hitman 2, but I want to see the series kind of go back to its roots.
Yeah, to your point, I feel like if it was just a teaser trailer, it would be kind of confusing for everyone. Like, what kind of a Splinter Cell are we going to get this day? I really do think if we can see an example of it, really get the idea that there's like big variety, both to whether you can do the action, can do the
they're too fast for me.
And the kinds of like multiplayer game modes that they have, because Spies vs. Mercs was pretty popular, pretty good.
It was interesting. It was different, and you're right. It was asymmetrical, like before that rush of asymmetrical games, which then didn't work that well.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing. It's very hard to balance that asymmetrical multiplayer. We saw that with Evolve. Great studio, great execution. The concept just didn't really work in the gameplay.
Yeah.
So for asymmetrical,
I loved that the first time I played it, though. It's so weird. I adored it, and then every time after that, it was just like, oh.
Well, Spies and Mercs holds up.
I agree.
On your it's very nice.
So speaking of multiplayer games, I'm expecting to see both Siege and Division today. Is there one of those?
I'll speak a little bit about what I want for the Division 2. The Division 1 beautiful world building, the core combat experience, and the experience is not something I really loved, and the progression kind of fell off towards the end. But you've done supposedly a fantastic job supporting it in a post-launch path, for example, last man, survival, DLC. And what I want to see from Division 2 is if they, I completely lost my train of thought. Right. So anyway, if they are able to re-engage this audience that is very difficult to get once you start the game, I'm not going to go back and do it. But if there's a big number and a relaunch of your game, then I think a lot of people are more likely to jump back in and say, I'll give this another shot.
Well, the Division originally did have a pretty rocky launch. They had a really dramatic drop after that. I think it was 16% drop in the first week, which is crazy for that kind of game. Why do you think that happened?
Well, folks figured out how to farm Phoenix credits, which was this kind of end game currency, and a few of them got banned, and that is not something you really do. You ban players who were disseminating exploit knowledge, who were trying to break your game. But if there's a way within the systems of your game to take the resistance and kind of an exponential progression arc, people are always going to do that, and you cannot punish your player. You just need to say,
all right, got them all.
And so I think that was a big kind of wind out of the sails moment for this hardcore fan base.
I stopped playing it after about a month, I would say, and I occasionally went back to it, but the thing that got me was that I didn't find that the gameplay looked necessarily that fun. I did like the world. I didn't like the idea of waiting in a lobby before entering a building and just shooting the same things over and over again. Yes. And that's where it really lost.
They need to have much better enemy diversity. The whole combat experience I think needs to be revamped. And again, to mention the biggest complaint, which is the bullet sponge, I think that needs to be brought way down. The guns need to be impactful. Having an RPG that you need to crunch numbers and hit somebody 100 times doesn't really work.
So, I guess we should keep an eye out for other spirits.
More of a shooter.
What did I say about distractions?
I think that was sort of the big letdown for me with the first one. I mean, it reminded me a lot of Destiny, except in Destiny you've got this very fantastical setting where you're like, oh, it's sort of like they're moon wizards, they're jumping around. I'm like, okay, if I shoot this guy in the head, I don't know why he's not dead, but in this case there's a dude in a hooded sweatshirt. I'm like, why is he so strong? He's in a hoodie. I've shot him 18 times, but he's a mutant. And you know, that's a conceit of the kind of gameplay, but yeah, I don't know. Curious
I feel like they established a little bit of goodwill following the launch when they started to listen to player feedback. So if they do that and they continuously try to do that for
obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last.
Yeah, and I definitely do think we'll see it today. But right now, it is time for a break. Hit us up on Twitter at IGN with the hashtag E32018 to join the conversation. And stay tuned. The Ubisoft press conference is coming up next.
To him than he deserved. He stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last broke it off.
Before you find IGN's awesome content anywhere else online, you'll find it right at home on IGN.com. With IGN First, you'll get a sneak peek at never-before-seen gameplay, exclusive insights from developers, and a whole lot more. NVC Live brings you IGN's Nintendo podcast up close and personal. Engage with other viewers, ask our NVC hosts your burning questions, and become a part of the show. Don't miss out. Find everything first on IGN.com.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? This. We're bringing the memes, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The IGN app is the best way to stay up to the minute on what you love. No matter what you play, create the custom feed and filter what you want to watch. Live streams have never been easier to find. With a floating video player on iOS, you can keep watching the live stream as you read other news. World premiere trailers, and the biggest games. Download the IGN app from the iOS or Android stores now. Sign up for notifications and we'll alert you the second news breaks.
What, where's that? I'm right there.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team